Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be testing out the No7 HydraLuminous Moisturising Foundation. All of the claims on this tube, bottle, whatever you want to call it, feel like they're entirely directed at me. Like this is my one true perfect foundation, if everything is to be believed. So we're going to give it a whirl and I'll tell you what I think. I haven't tried much from No7, but it's one of those brands that whenever I say or ask, what do you want to see more of from me in terms of review, No7 comes up quite a lot. Also, one of my all-time favourite foundations is the Stay Perfect, and part of me wonders whether or not it's the foundation itself that I love, or the fact the shade is such a good match for me, which is Calico. So I picked up a couple more No7 foundations, and we're going to be reviewing this month. Nearly tipped over an entire can of Coke. That would not be ideal. I'm still really enjoying this. This is the PS Vitamin Fix, or Vit Fix, from Primark. Will it focus? Take my eyes. There you go. It's just like a priming spray. And I'm really liking it. It smells like the fresh rose water spray I used to have. It says, if you're interested, priming mist with fruit acids, aloe vera juice, rose water, refreshes, hydrates, boosts skin's radiance. I'm in. I do my skincare relatively early in the morning, and so this is brand new. And so by the time I actually come to do a foundation review, it's not necessarily fresh on my skin. And so I just like something to kind of like, I suppose it's like a freshening up of my skincare. I shouldn't have put this on both sides at once. That was a mistake. Got carried away because we were talking, we were chatting, and I got distracted. Okay, it feels nice. It definitely feels thicker than I imagined it would be. Not thick by any means, but the last one I tried was a serum foundation, and that was very thin. So by comparison, this feels thicker. It really feels like, it reminds me of something. It kind of feels like as I'm working with it, like I've got a certain amount of time to work with it and it's setting. As I'm blending it in, it feels like it is setting. Bring you in closely just to see that, and then I'm going to put a little more on. I mean, it looks like I have nothing on my skin. I know I do. Ooh. And I can see some coverage just because I'm so used to I'm quite familiar with this face. It has given me something, but it's very light. You can kind of see a little where it's settled into my pores. Almost just as proof that I am actually wearing something. I'm just going to put a touch more onto a sponge and build it up a little bit. And we'll see. Heavier coverage, but still uber natural. Like super duper natural. With the serum foundation that I was trying the other day, that Primark one, I found that it was kind of catching a little around my baby hairs, which is fairly normal, but with this one, nothing at all, which is strange because it does feel like kind of a thicker formula, but it doesn't, it just feels super lightweight. And this has, again, a natural finish, but not to compare, because that's not what the video is about, but it is my most recent frame of reference. Still a very natural finish, but not kind of shiny. It's just skin-like. I particularly like how it's settling around my eye. It doesn't look like I'm wearing anything, but it has evened things out a little bit. It's also not settling too badly. I have hair on my face. You know, these things happen. It's not settling too badly on my top lip. My current routine is a weekly hair removal. I've taken to, I do plucking, shaving, and epilating. There's a mix. There's a specific time of the week that I do this on a Friday night. It's very wild. And then I put on some stuff to make sure that I don't break out. But I'm not doing it every single day, and my hair grows back quite quickly. And so I do have issues with certain base products where they kind of gather on my top lip. And this, I'm not seeing that problem with. I just think it looks really nice. I was using my viewfinder as a mirror. Poked myself in the eye with my mascara. And I also do have a touch of cream blush on, but other than that, nothing. I'm not setting it with anything. And I will come back to you in a few hours and let you know how it's wearing. Hey, so it is, what time is it? Time is getting away from me today. It's 5:30. It was 10:30 when we started this. I feel like that's a good enough amount of time to see what this is like, but I will come back to you in a little while. It's just I'm about to go for my walk. So we'll do a final review when I come back. I just, you know, if all of a sudden it's torrential downpour, I want to show you what it looks like this far in. Still really, really natural. I don't feel like it's worn badly at all. As I've said in previous reviews, what I'm looking for in a foundation now versus what I was looking for 5 years ago is massively different. I might have looked at this and been like, oh my God, I'm so oily. That's not how I feel now. But, you know, you can see for yourselves whether or not this is something that you'd be happy with. I don't mind that kind of glow these days. I do prefer the natural skin-like finish. Let's have a look what it's like in terms of transfer, because I know I'm oily. I suspect this might not fare well against like a white scarf right now, but we'll use paper. That's not bad. That's like some oil, but more so on my head. Not terrible, but not transfer proof, and definitely no oil control. I'm happy with this. It's definitely still got some coverage, but it is obviously light. It started out light. I just think it looks still kind of natural and fresh. I don't feel like it's settled anywhere in an unattractive way. It's not the kind of foundation that's sitting on my skin and is going to smear around. Not the kind of thing that I'm going to need to be looking at frequently and worrying about, oh my God, is there a streak of foundation on my forehead? I think I'd be quite comfortable if I wasn't able to check in a mirror or touch up for hours and hours and hours that it was looking okay as it wore. So as I said, I do need to go for my walk now. I will be back in an hour and a half or so. Weather dependent, we shall see at the end of a full work day how this looks. Right, it's 8:30. We've lost the light completely, so I'm going to steal some light from, am I? Yes. From my mirror. Here we go. Let's go close up. It's not incredibly different, to be quite honest. Overall, super, super light coverage. Very, very lightweight on the skin. There is definitely a fragrance. If you're bothered by that, this might not be for you because it's got that kind of Estee Lauder foundation fragrance to me. This wouldn't be my night out foundation, but day to day, I'd be really, really happy with this. And this is one that I'm going to use again. So hopefully that was useful for those of you who were wondering what this wore like, whether or not this is something that I would recommend. I have a couple more foundation reviews coming your way this month. If you've got anything specific that you would like me to review, let me know, because although I may not get around to it in September, we can kind of push this through to October as well, because I've already had some suggestions for things that I know I'm going to want to do next month. But yeah, any particular foundation reviews or head-to-heads, that kind of thing, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!